Welcome to the Lion's Den, deep in the heart of Olympus. This right here, once again, is where the magic happens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you from ground zero in a little dumbbell curl situation, spin lock style. You don't hardly see these in the gym, but they're at Olympus. Imagine that. So anyway, I'm just going to grab 20 pounds. I ain't trying to blow myself up today because it's not a regular workout day. But, basic spin lock situation is basically more so of a safety type deal where the weights won't slide off. You won't bust your head trying to do anything here. Basically, dumbbell curls, there's different variations of the dumbbell curl. One of my favorites is the concentration curl where you seated position, you just kind of, just the back of your arm against your leg, you're just doing curl, concentrated curls. You see that apparatus going through its little rituals, kind of like this is a good thing, man. I don't know if I like this better than sex or whatever. Find out. It basically, you reverse, do the basic same thing with the left arm. You see that bicep contracting, going through this little maturation process. This is kind of a little insight on concentration curls. There's different variations of, dumbbell curling. You can do basic, single arm dumbbell curl, or you can have another weight in this arm. You can do that type, reverse type curls and whatnot. You can do very different variations. You can find your niche in this, because everybody eventually, if you deal with this long enough, somebody will always come up with something different.
Explain to me what a rep is. Like, is it like the perfect thing for curling? Is that curling?
Yeah.
3 sets of 10. Is that what a rep is?
Well, 3 sets of 10 is like you do the exercise, complete exercise 3 times. But every time you do it, it's like you do it 10 times. That's a rep.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's
10 times is 1 rep.
Yeah.
So everybody say 3 reps per exercise, which is 30 times.
Well, 3 sets.
3 sets, which is 30 times.
Yeah.
And that's bare minimum you want to do.
Yeah.
You don't want to do less than
10.
that.
10 reps. To get dig in deep. And that's kind of a little insight on that, taking you from ground zero. As time goes along, I'll show you the biceps, the triceps, the deltoids, the glutes. All these different, exercise that's designed to put the body the way you want it to be. I don't really have the time to give it to you all at once, and I'm talking to you like a lot of you guys are beginners. I'm not trying to insult no one. That's just how I present myself, but I want you to understand that when I'm talking to you, if you're going to accept my teachings and bring you into this world of bodybuilding, then I got to teach you right, which means I got to take time and get it to you the way it needs to be gotten. So when you go out there in the world, you say, well, I learned this from Animal. I seen this segment, of the Lion's Den. I said, wow. I always knew he was into that, but I really didn't know he was that far gone. Taking it to a whole nother level.
Let me ask you a question, man. Since we sitting here chilling, we Mecca Media edutainment, man. Why do you think it's important, man, that we as a people stay with our culture and know that who we are, instead of sometimes we get so lost on who we are? Why is it important to have that identity intact as you travel this rough, rugged terrain of
North being taken away from your natural habitat so many years ago, and then being brought over here and being recirculated through a whole different society, doing everything different from your diet to every other aspect of life. Sometime in the process, over a period of time, you can forget who you are. And being that there's not very many things going on here to keep you connected with who you are, it's important for you to make way to go through the 3rd degree or whatever you have to go through to find out who you are, to stay connected to who you are, so you will never lose who you are in the process of trying to deal with what you're presented with now.
Good point. So, as you lifting weights and stuff like that, and I know you real deep. I know that a lot of people should know about just listening to you what you just said there. Is not so we should lift weights with our mind too.
Oh well, see one thing about
Know your history.
bodybuilding, the whole concept of the mental before the physical. See, the physical doesn't create the mental. It has to be mentally strong because before it can be physically anything.
Good point.
A lot of people have a tendency to forget that. They think they can just come in here. That's the difference between some people that come in here and lift weights. Well, anybody can lift weights, but to work out, that means it's organized. That means it's from the mind. Translated and put, like my boy C.T. Fletcher, with his strength thing, he work it out, and he just got that strength thing going, man, right. Because it's that he translating his mind into the steel.
Good. That's what's up, man.
Make it all work, man.
That's what's up. So when you see people walking around every day like their normal selves, and you can identify that they're not really connected with their African roots, do you feel like they lost and they need help, or do you think you could tell they're not mentally working themselves out with their history?
They're lost per se, but they're not mentally working themselves out with history. Some of them don't feel the need that they have to because our history is not really being taught.
You better say it.
So what's happening now is a lot of guys, especially, well, if you want to call them millennials now, they think this is the way it's always been because they haven't been around long enough to compare it to what it was prior to this point. So when you try to re-educate them, they kind of take a negative approach towards you. Like, why are you telling me you don't know this? No, wait a minute. I was here first. Always remember. You might think you know more than what I do, but remember, I was born first, and that still matters.
Hey man, listen, I appreciate you. Take us out of here, buddy.
Well, this has been the second installment of the Lion's Den deep in the heart of Olympus. Where the magic happens. I had a little rush there, forgive me. But I'm taking you out. Hey, everybody stay up. All my brothers and sisters out in the community. Hey, if you want to feel free to get with me. I'm an open book to a certain degree. If you want to get back into the art of bodybuilding to strengthen your mind, body, and spirit, hey, I'm your man. Talk to you.